There you go. That's much better. Hi, and welcome to Witch Hat Atelier. Finally, it's been a week. A week? It's been a while. That I promised that I was gonna watch this, but never really got to it. So here we are. I mean, what is Witch Hat Atelier? How much do I know about it? I have. Well, let me just show you. I do have the manga. Not all of it, some of it. 10 volumes to be exact. That's the volumes. I have read through these volumes, as well as if I go to my AniList and I check the progression on my manga, I am currently at chapter 68. I did that ages ago. Last time I updated my list, whenever 68 came out, that was, let me just check, in May 2024. So, probably a few days or weeks after that, but I was following this anime religiously as it came out. And since then, I stopped for two reasons. I knew that there was gonna be an anime, so I completely stopped it, and I didn't want to continue reading ahead of what's going to happen visually in an anime. So I'm letting myself be surprised. That said, as you know, as some of you know, I am really forgetful. I am really, really bad with memories. Names. I just can't remember names. No matter how much I like a character, if it's a character that is so iconic that everyone in the world knows, and that I keep getting an interaction with visually or through memes or whatever, then maybe I'll remember it. But even my favorite anime characters, I tend to forget their names. So you will be seeing that as I watch the anime, I will be going like, oh yeah, that's her name. Oh yeah, this is her name. I even had to think for a second what the name of the main... Jesus Christ, of the main protagonist is. I don't want to be wrong, but I think it's Coco. If it's not, holy shit, what the fuck am I doing? Okay, no, it is Coco. I won't remember, I don't remember half of what happened in the manga, so that's the upside of me being forgetful, because I can rewatch anime 100 times, and sometimes it'll feel like, maybe not the very first time I'm watching it, but maybe like the second time. You know, when you watch a movie a second time and you're like, oh yeah, I forgot this happened. That's for me every single time I rewatch something. In this case, this will be the first time of me watching this anime with some knowledge of the manga. But it's unlike other people, I will be experiencing a lot more of new stuff, because I just tend to forget stuff, especially something that I've read 2 years ago. Okay, anyways, that's the manga part aside. Explained. I do have my copy of I was gonna say Coco Hat, Witch Hat Atelier in front of me. I am currently using the subtitles. Please let me know if I should use something else. I want to have the best experience with this anime. It is one of my favorite, if not the favorite manga that I've read. So I'm really, really hopeful that this is going to be something that I like. If not, then so be it. But I am optimistic. I think it's going to be good. I actually didn't look anything up. I don't even know who animates this. Let me look it up. Bug Films. I have never heard of that. I don't know who they are. What have they done before? They have done one anime. Zum 100, Bucket List of the Dead. I've heard of that anime. Never really watched it. 41 highest rated anime in 2023. No idea. I'd never heard of that studio. Don't know what it looks like. I mean, I've seen parts of the trailer. 2 years ago, whenever that was first released, revealed, but I forgot everything. I don't know what it will look like. I don't know anything about it other than what I said about the manga. But even that is like a big blurry blob in my brain. So don't expect too much from me. This will basically be a blind watch through. It is gonna be a blind watch through. I've never seen this anime before, but even plot wise, it's gonna be blind. So I have my copy here. The way it works for me, my window's just closed. Ignore that. The way it works on this channel is I am dedicated to upload full episodes. Without the picture-in-picture, of course. I don't want to get my channel deleted because of copyright. But you can sync up your copies of Crunchyroll or wherever you want to watch it. I'm not your dad. You can look it up wherever you want. Sync up your copy with mine. I will be counting down 3, 2, 1, and then on now, I will press on play, and then we can both watch it at the same time. There will be a timer, probably not a timer, but there will be a little segment at the very bottom of the screen which you can visually sync up. I usually tend to crop it out where the subtitles are. If most anime have like, if the subtitle is too long, they do like 2 lines, rarely 3, but I tend to crop it exactly where both lines would be. So that gives you enough visual imagery to sync up if you can't really, I don't know, if wherever you watch the anime is has like an intro or something that messes up the sync. So you can compare with that. Other than that, I think I said everything about what I needed to say. So yeah, here we go. I mean, I have the copy of me, episode 1. Get yours ready. I'm gonna swap cameras. Oh my god, my hair. I'm back at my home today, so back in the old house. Here we go. I have the copy in front of me. Get ready, because I'm gonna count down in 3, 2, 1, now. No. No. Exactly. Oh, this is so well animated already. I'm excited. Actually, let me just put this a little bit more to the center here. There we go. I forgot how the manga even starts. It's probably gonna be very similar. Hello, Coco. No, it looks so good. What are you doing? Washing? Looks like it. Okay. It looks like a mix of a deer and a... whatever that is. Excuse me? Oh, okay, so the water cleans itself up. Again, I don't remember anything about the manga. Holy shit. Oh, it's been 2 years. Yeah. Oversized slippers. about that. That it. Here he is. Oh my god, I forgot how hideous those flying horses are. Okay, we've got CGI. Good looking CGI as well. Man, the art, the background art, this. So much detail. We haven't even name dropped her yet. Crazy. Oh, there he is. That doesn't. Pegasus. There you go. Name drop. Hmm. Nice. Oh, there's so much love poured into this. Oh, I fucking love it. No wonder it took years to make. The anatomy, the fine details, the sound design. I forgot how obsessed she is with magic. Did that happen before? I forgot about that. But I remember this part. Right, the scary witch. Hmm. So pretty. Roasted strawberries. Damn, being cold about it. Wow. About that witch. Me, 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 me. Oh, witch. Witch. I completely forgot his name. Right, because witches in this world are supposed to do it behind walls where no one can see them. Hmm. I kind of get why. I guess you'll see why. Damn. It is really just like the first volume. I love it. The memories of the details are slowly coming in. Yep. It's something you draw. Is she gonna be like, yeah? Now imagine everyone had access to that knowledge. Drawing spells, dangerous spells. What were you about to say? Hmm. She thought about it. Oh, great. Right, they do have special ink as well. So at least that kind of stops bad blood, bad apples, bad people from doing it. She should be good at drawing. I don't remember if she was in the manga because she is really good at tailoring. So surely her lines and all that should be straight. But I do remember some of them. Well, spoilers. You'll see. Yeah, no, she's really good at drawing. Oh, never mind. She's kind of her circles are not that green. Always close the circle. Oop. Hmm. No, you shouldn't. Probably not. He knows. Oh, her drawings are getting better. Oh no. Don't just draw anything that you don't know the effects of. Well, wow. The boots even. Oh my god. Uh, it's so beautifully drawn. Well, what did you think was gonna happen? I mean, yeah. Holy shit, the voice acting. Hmm. Maybe. Let's go. Man, beautiful episode. Do we get an ED? No. Okay. That's for next episode then. The School of the Grassland. Well, wow. That was much better than what I thought it was gonna be. Holy shit. Okay. I think this is one of the anime or episodes that deserve me to take a little bit of a time, a few minutes to gather my thoughts so I can write them down. Because I barely wrote anything. There's so much stuff that I want to talk about it. Give me a few minutes. Just a few minutes. Alright. I've wrote down a few things I want to talk about. This episode blew away my expectations of this anime. I was expecting a good looking adaptation, but oh my god, this is actually way better than I thought it was gonna be. Again, I don't know anything about this studio other than the name of the other anime that they've worked on, which is literally just one anime. Maybe they've worked on others, or it's a newly created studio from other big names, but wow, amazing work. I haven't looked it up, but I think I've heard I've read it somewhere that it took them years to animate this anime. And no wonder, with the amount of work that went into this, the amount of love that was poured into this work. Holy shit. I really hope that this is not just a one first episode type of thing and then the quality drops. Even if it does, I guess it'll make sense to just pour everything into the first episode. But I hope it keeps up with the quality because, damn, that is really something. It's amazing. Now, well, as I said, the animation, top notch. The sound design, amazing. The music, I actually have to see who made the music, who worked on this anime, because it does seem very similar. It does ring a bell of the art style, the sound style, I guess you can say. We have a sound director. We have, let's see, music, Yuka Kitamura. Okay, her first work. Apparently she worked on video games before. Dark Souls, Elden Ring, soundtracks for Shadow Die Twice, Bloodborne. Wow. Okay, so if she's the main one who worked on this sound production, then good on her. Jesus Christ. I don't know what else to say. Amazing. As for the comparison to the manga, I've went through the first few pages of the manga. Actually, I just skimmed through it just to see comparisons. It is almost 1-to-1 exactly the same thing. You start with her at the weird lake and the hold on, the weird deer looking thing. Oh my god, the flipped camera is messing me up. You can see how she is washing her stuff, and then the whole magic part happens. She talks about how she found out about magic, how it was sold to her as a little child, and even the flying drapes and the Pegasus that come down. Amazing adaptations. They didn't really try to do their own version, but they really did it 1-to-1, at least so far. I'm sure anime, for the sake of the anime, they did some stuff different, but damn, it's really similar. Voices, I did not expect. Wait, what was his name? Kifri, he said. Kifri. In the anime, he says Kifri. Kifri's voice, I did not actually expect him to sound like that. Not gonna lie, I thought it was a little bit more of a deeper voice, but I guess from the way he looks like, it is a voice that really perfectly fits him. From what I'm seeing, it's the same voice actor who did a bunch of bigger names. Actually, let me see. From Dandadan, I think I saw. Yeah, the main protagonist of Dandadan. It's fucking Tanjiro. Tanjiro from Demon Slayer. Uh, Most of you probably know him. I mean, what else did he do? Some side characters, well, even main characters from Attack on Titan, Falco, from Haikyuu he did a few. Uh, great choice. I'm not saying that I'm dissatisfied by the choice of voice actor. I just expected them to sound a little bit different, but I agree. It really fits the character. Coco, amazing character. Right. Another thing that I wanted to check. Who the fuck voiced her? Because that scene where she was screaming and crying at the end. Damn. Okay, it's not really a big name. I love that. It's not someone who did 1,000 different roles. It's by Reina Motomura. She voiced someone from Shiba Yugi, which is a thing that I'm watching on this channel. Aoi. But other than that, she didn't really do much. I mean, she started her career in 2024 with two characters, one without even an image. Good job. I guess that's her very first big role, maybe, but amazing work. Amazing job at pouring your whole entire skills into this anime. As we've seen, there is some CGI in this anime, really well made as well. I don't mind that. I'm not someone who goes like, "Ooh, CGI, ooh, bad." No, it's if it's well done, then it's well done. I mean, there's a ton of studios that do it well. You have KyoAni, you have uh, fucking UFO Table. You have so many studios that do CGI nowadays where it's needed and where it makes sense, and it looks great. So good for them. Good for them. Music, we said it's good. Right. So in the anime, we learn, and I already knew, but we learned that witches are not born, but they are taught. So you learn how to become a witch. Which, on the other hand, is also illegal to know, because once you do, you are forced to lose your memories, which Coco was threatened with by the end. But her knowing who sold her the book, which is apparently a criminal, a known criminal, who is like the uh, book selling witch, I guess you can call her, with that weird mask, the one eyed mask, kind of reminds me of those what were they called in Breath of the Wild? The whole clan, the cult with this weird mask in the middle with the red eye. Very similar, but yeah, no. I guess they are going after this witch, and Coco, being the only one who knows about it, also remembers all of the book pages because I guess since she was a little child, she just kept reading through that book 1,000 times until she knows it by heart. So Kifri won't erase her memories, at least for now, I guess. We'll see. But yeah, apparently Coco is part of a family who manages a tailoring store. So I kind of knew that before, but I already forgot, so thanks for the reminder. The tailoring shop is apparently very popular around the land because there's some prestigious rich people going there, as we've seen, like the Pegasus carriage with those three ladies and the guy, I guess that was the driver, who were fawning and swooning over the work, the excellent work of their family, the mother and the child and Coco. I don't remember. I've seen a few other children, but I don't remember if it was some other families as well. We've seen those when the carriage lands, I think, or when the wheel breaks. We have both children and no, it's just that. Two children, the mom. Are they? I kind of forgot, but are they all orphans? Is she the mom of all of them? Or is she just Coco's mom? Or not even the real mom? I mean, Coco calls her mom, so I don't know. Maybe. I don't remember seeing the parents of those two other kids. They do look like orphans. If not, then my bad. Anyways, yeah, there are tailoring factory m- traders, merchants, and Mr. Witch Kifri, he went there to buy some clothes as well. Some smoke what did he ask for? Smoky black, smoky gray clothes. And the mom lets Coco cut it. So he sees her work, she shows how good she is at it. Kifri acknowledges it, and they talk about magic. So they show how she got into magic, how the witch sold her the book. It's kind of weird that he didn't really um, immediately notice that it was the bad person selling her the book. Kind of makes sense, I guess. But the fact that he led her away, and I even thought that was a little bit weird in the manga, how a child bought a magic book and he didn't even ask her to check the book. Or I guess in one sense he was about to talk about it, but they got interrupted with the carriage breaking or whatever that wheel was. It didn't really look. I mean, it looks like a disc, but what is that disc? Is it the magic disc that makes the stuff float? I guess so. It's probably under the carriage since one of the children went under and then it fell. But they got interrupted and never got back to it. So once he left later on in the night and at the campfire, I guess it clicked in his head, and then he rushed towards her house, uh, screaming at her and asking what the fuck she just did, what she drew. And as we saw, that it was a forbidden spell, forbidden magic. So in this world, and this is really something that I love. It's so in depth. The world building as well is gonna be so detailed, but even the magic itself is so detailed. Like there will be a whole segment where they explain the spells, and I'm sure of it. They're gonna animate it really well. How the signs have to be in opposite way. How many? How little? How straight the lines? How wavy? How small? Big? So many different signs. Love it. A great opportunity in magic. It opens so many doors in explaining how magic works, other than the swish and say the spell this way or a little bit louder to make it different. No, you all have it drawing visually in front of you, which is really helpful in understanding how magic works. And I really love this and about this anime, about this manga, about this series. Can't wait to see more of it. So what does Coco do? She learns how magic works. She knows that it's about drawing, so she starts drawing with that magic pencil thingy, and she kind of messes up by drawing something that she shouldn't. Um, I as soon as I saw that page with the dragon on it with a lot of complicated spells, yeah, yeah, you shouldn't trace something like that over complicated, because holy shit, that looks like a big advancement for what she tried to draw in the beginning. I'm gonna probably put a bunch of screenshots on the screen. You know what? I'm gonna put myself here just in case I want to add something to the screen here, so you'll get to see it as well, so it doesn't cover my face. But yeah, big mistake. Mom gets turned into stone. The whole house gets turned into stone. And she is forced to admit it to Mr. Kifri. So he wants to erase her memory. She says no, because she's the only person who can save her mom because of her memories. And he agrees that she has to learn to become a witch. Which, on one hand, is great, because that's what she always wanted to do. But on the other one, yeah, you'll have to work hard towards it, because you gotta save your mom if it's even possible. I don't remember if we got to that part in the manga, but I remember it was a big plot point throughout the whole story. What is going to happen next? I don't know. I hope they continue to adapt the manga like that. I I went through the whole anime, and it's really insane how well drawn it is. I can't stress enough. I keep mentioning it, but holy shit. Especially that scene at the end where Kifri comes to rescue her. Damn! 10 out of 10. This is a 10 out of 10 episode. It reminds me of so many of my 10 out of 10s in the beginning where you don't expect too much of it, you lower your standards, and then it blows you away. So I hope they keep up with it. It has 13 episodes, this anime, and I'm kind of glad because on one hand, yes, there won't be too much material, too much content for us, but on the other hand, a lot of love was poured into it, into 13 episodes. The less episodes, the better they look, in my opinion, in general. So I'm letting myself be surprised. I'm hopeful that I can keep up with this anime. I know I've been lacking a little bit because in the background I've been moving a little bit left and right because of family and stuff, but now it should be better. I am planning on reacting several episodes per week and then upload them or edit them and upload them in a regular basis. Maybe Witch Hat Atelier, since it's still a seasonal and it's being released every single week, I think it's a good idea to maybe, well, I don't know how many episodes are out. Maybe like 2 episodes per week, and then until I catch up. Currently there are 7 episodes out, so if I do 2 per week, or maybe even 3, until I catch up, and then I do the rest once per week when it releases. I think that would probably be better. Although I also have to think about Shiba Yugi. I'm still watching that, and there's a few episodes left. Not that many. I think I'm at episode 9 out of 11. I've watched 8 episodes so far, and I think I will probably be finished with it within 2 weeks, probably. And during those weeks, I will, of course, alternate between Witch Hat and Shiba Yugi, probably both each week, so that you have something to watch if you want. Either way, I think I talked about everything that I needed to talk about. That's all I wrote as well in my notes. So if you have any questions, let me know. I will answer them. I do have one question, although I don't think people will answer it. But if you do, I'd be interested to know. These discussion segments, I tend to leave no background music on because, I don't know, it just feels more natural. And the very beginning of my videos always have some faint music in the background. If you want me to remove it, to add onto the discussion part, to switch it up, let me know. I still don't know what the best solution is. It's what I currently do. Music in the beginning, no music in the end. It's up to you. Other than that, I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.